The Horrible Gamers podcast may contain content not suitable for all ages. Listener discretion is advised.
Jesus walks a lot, echoes in the dark. Gunny chief sharp, leaves the gamers mark. Mayo drip smooth, the controller spark. Horrible gamers, we ignite the art. Pixel dreams stitched into the code. Lagging through the chaos every episode. Loading up the laughter, stories unfold. Joystick kings, legends never grow. Press start, no pause, this is the crew. Jesus, Gunny, Mayo coming through. Horrible gamers, where the gamers groove. Plug in, tune out, let's make a move.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Horrible Gamers Podcast, show number 503, being recorded on November the 4th, 2025. I'm one of your hosts, Jesus Gonzalez, also known as Jesus Walks Out. Today, I'm joined by my co-host from Little Big Ohio, the Mayo. Steve Willier is back. Welcome back, Steve. Welcome.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going.
Cold. Starting to get cold here in Little Big Ohio. I don't know about over there, but not so great anymore. Getting chilly.
Yeah, it is. And yeah, it's pretty cold here today, actually, dude. Like, it's pretty fucking cold. Let's give you guys the weather here. It's 51 degrees right now, Mayo, with rain. Okay? 51 with rain right now, Mayo. It's fucking cold. I'm freezing. All right? It sucks. But it is what it is. Anyways, welcome to the show, people. We're here. Hopefully you like that new intro song. That's right. We hired a whole band and orchestra and singers, Mayo, and everything, right? That cost us like all our money. We have no more money left. No more.
We are all broke.
We're broke. That costs like a lot of money to do all that.
You have to open the Patreon back up.
Yeah, we need more money. Shit, we are fucking broke. Anyways. Welcome to the show. You can follow us on X_Horrible Gamers. Leave us a review on Apple Podcasts. You can leave us a review on Spotify as well, or comment on our show. You can join our Facebook group, Horrible Gamers Podcast Community on Facebook. It's a closed group, so anything you post in there stays in there. It doesn't show up on your feed. It's a private group. And you can follow our page of Horrible Gamers Podcast on Facebook. You can also join the Discord. That's the best way to join us. You can find our link in our website at www.horriblegamers.com or in the show notes, which are in whatever device you're listening to us on. Just click on it. It's a hyperlink. Yeah, it's a fancy thing, Mayo. It's one of them hyperlinks. And you click on it, and it takes you there. Yeah,
nice.
Automatic. Anyways, shout out to the intro music made by that orchestra and those singers. Those guys are super talented over there. And we have a special treat for you for the outro music. Just stay tuned. Stay tuned, Mayo. What am I going to use, Mayo? I don't know.
Yeah.
Lots of tracks I could use. I don't know which one I'm going to use. We'll see. Anyways, yeah, let's get to talking about stuff, life and stuff, and what we've been playing. It's been a week since we've been on. Gunny is not here today because it's Tuesday, so Gunny's actually working, I think, or he's going home or something right now. I think he's working till 8.
Yeah, I think he's working yet.
So, yeah, we couldn't make it, but me and Mayo are here, and we're going to carry the show forward without Gunny. Yeah. So, speaking of Gunny, I played yesterday, Mayo, with Gunny. I played some Battlefield 6, what's it called? Red Sec? Or Dead Sec? Red Sec? Whatever the hell their Battle Royale is called. I think it's called a Red Sec.
Okay.
That's the Battle Royale thing. He downloaded it like a hobo. He doesn't have Battlefield 6, but he can download that for free. So I guess he's been playing it quite a bit. I never touched it until yesterday when I played with Gunny. And of course, I got my ass handed to me like right away. Like, I died so fast. So fucking. Like, these players, dude, that play this shit are like super twitchy fucking. They see me from 10,000 miles away and I don't see them. And somehow they kill me with like 3 shots and I'm unloading into them and I don't kill them. It's really annoying. But I died, then Gunny died, then Gunny died, then I died, then we all died, and then we lost, and then we did it again, and then we lost again, then we did it again, and then we lost again, and then we did it again, and we lost again, and I was like, okay, I'm done.
So it's a typical battle royale.
Yes, yes. We were playing duos, and there was like a moment where we land in a spot, and we thought we are good. And next, thing you know, I get downed by some sniper. We were on the edge of the map, like the fire was right there, dude, and the fire is closing from the beginning. Like there's no countdown. The fire is just kind of always closing from the start of the match. So
Mhm.
like it never stops moving. It just moves like at a certain pace. Maybe it speeds up as the matches go on or whatever. But since the beginning of the match, the fire's already started and it's already going into a like smaller circle. So we dropped on the edge of the map because I thought there's a helicopter there. We can loot this place and get on the helicopter and fly off and be good. Um, well, I thought wrong. Apparently, someone else had the same idea because they killed me. Then they killed Gunny that was trying to revive me. And then we landed somewhere else. And then we both proceeded to get shot right away. And then I think I brought Gunny back on one of the revive stations, which are really loud. It's like, I want to say like Fortnite or anything else that has like a revive station, around the maps. And you stand in the circle within the revive station. There's like a little radius around it that pops up, like a little green circle thing. And you stay in that radius, and it'll fill up the little meter all the way. And then your friendly can respawn and parachute in or whatever. So yeah, I was able to revive him, and then I shot one dude and downed him. And then I told Gunny, "Get in here, Gunny! Get in here, Gunny!" And then the dude's friend came up behind me and shot me, and then he shot Gunny, and then we died, and then we lost. And then I was like, oh, okay, at least I got a kill, but I still died and still lost. But yeah, it's battle royale, dude. Literally, it is. That's just what it is. It's battle royale. You
Is
loot
the
crates.
time to
Loot
kill and all that
crates.
kind of stuff, like, is it just like Battlefield, or is it a little different?
Maybe a little faster. It feels like because I died pretty quick.
Mhm.
When I downed that guy, when I killed him or whatever, I got him downed or whatever. It didn't take much to take him down. Like even though he was wearing armor, because you could tell when you shoot someone, you can tell they're wearing armor because you see their health like a purple thing pops up, and that's kind of like showing that they're wearing armor, and they can wear up to
Mhm.
2 plates. Anyone can wear up to 2 plates. And then you break the armor, and then it takes their health down, and then you kill. Kind of like Warzone, like Call of Duty or whatever. It feels a lot like it. It's a little bit more different because it does have like helicopters everywhere, and tanks, and jeeps, and golf carts, and all kinds of random shit around the map you can drive and fly and whatever and use. I didn't see any boats though, but it does have all the other shit. Um, and yeah, the map is it's like a I don't know what city it is. It's like a coastal city kind of, and there's like the ocean's next to it, but it's like a golf course. There's like a golf course. There's a military base. There's the big downtown area. There's like a beach area kind of. There's like a neighborhoods, a bunch of neighborhoods, a factory looking area. So the kind of pretty diverse map, pretty big. But yeah, lots of snipers, and lots of people just camping and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting for the circle to close in and for people to start moving in, and you get shot right away, dude. Like right away, you start getting shot. I might have better luck playing with the squad with 4 people because then maybe that way you guys can communicate better and revive each other.
Mhm.
But yeah,
I'll have to check it
uh,
out. I haven't bought Battlefield 6 yet either, and
yeah, it's all
give me a
right.
chance to play soon.
Not
Someday.
my favorite. Not my favorite. I don't like battle royales that much anymore. So
Yeah, I need me either, but
not a
I'll
fan,
check it out.
really. Not really a fan, but whatever. I much rather prefer to play the regular multiplayer in Battlefield 6 than that. But yeah, I played that. Other games that I played, of course, some more regular Battlefield and the multiplayer. I've been ranking up, playing hardcore lobbies, ranking up my guy. I finally did my engineer class challenges, which was like repair vehicles for so much damage. You got to repair them on your team. And then the other one was like hit vehicles with rocket launchers and anti-air. And the anti-air one was glitched out. And I didn't know this, but apparently if you're tracking it, because you can track challenges, right? You can pin them and you can track them. So every time you open up the pause menu, it kind of shows them right there. So you can
Mhm.
see your progress in them. The problem was I was doing this one challenge was like get hits on air vehicles with your rocket with your rocket launcher, lock onto enemy aircraft and shoot them down, right? And I was doing this for like ever and ever and nothing, like no progress at all. I'm doing it and the shit's not going up. And I'm like, okay, maybe I got to be in the anti-air tank thing. So one match, I stayed in that thing for like 30 minutes, just shooting down airplanes and helicopters. I shot down probably like fucking 30 helicopters that match and like fucking like 15 jets. And I still didn't get no progress towards it. And I'm like, okay, this thing is weird. What the fuck is the issue here? And I went on Reddit and I scoured the internet, and pretty much people were saying like you have to untrack it. If you're tracking it, it might bug out, and it might do that for other challenges as well. They said so. Like they're saying don't track your challenges, even though like it's helpful to track them to keep track of how well you're doing in them. But if you untrack it, it'll actually give you progress towards them. Whether when you're tracking them, sometimes it doesn't register the progress towards that objective or assignment or whatever that you have. So as soon as I untracked it, I joined another lobby, a different lobby, and I was able to shoot down a helicopter right away. Like I got a kill with like a rocket. I locked onto a helicopter. I shot him down right away. And right away it said, boom, boom, like you have 1,000 points. You got 1,000 XP towards this challenge. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I proceeded to leave that lobby and go to another lobby, the old one that I was playing in, and then it wasn't working again. Like, what the fuck? So I joined like 5 different lobbies. And this one night, dude, I was just like jumping lobbies, trying to find a lobby that could have vehicles that are air vehicles and that I could shoot down. Finally, I was able to do it. And what did I unlock by doing that? I unlocked something. It was to do something with the engineer class. I'm not sure what it was with the engineer class that I wanted, but I finally got it. Maybe it was the EOD bot or some of the mines, or it was something for the engineer class that I did. So I finally finished that. Now I'm working on the stupid assault class to use the stupid little stim fucking thing to inject yourself and get 30 kills. I need about 4 more kills, I think, or 3 more kills. I'm at 27 out of 30 or something like that, 25 out of 30, 26 out of 30. So I just need a few more. But it seems like forever to get those kills, Mayo. Because when you stim yourself, it doesn't last forever, right? Like if I stim myself and wait a whole minute and then shoot someone, it doesn't count. Mm-hmm. So you pretty much have to like stim yourself and shoot someone within like, I want to say within 5 seconds. 5, maybe 10 seconds, maybe around 7 seconds you have, or 8 seconds you have to shoot someone. So, and that's really hard when you're playing a match of Conquest or whatever, because like,
yeah, no doubt.
You know, you think you got the drop on someone, and all of a sudden they'll turn around because they're wearing headphones and they hear your footsteps, and they turn around on you and kill you. You know what I mean? Or you're gonna go kill him, and his buddy shoots you because his buddy's coming up behind you, and you get shot by their friend. And so it's kind of like really hard to do. And I've been having troubles doing that one just because it's like such a pain in the ass to do. 30 fucking kills is too much. They should have made it like 10, not fucking 30. It's so stupid. The other one that I've also been working on is the sniper one. I've been doing the challenges on that. And that one I'll never probably get ever, because you have to get 150 headshots. That just seems like it's going to take forever, dude. Like, that means you have to camp as a sniper.
Yeah.
And just snipe forever to get 150 headshots.
You can be one of those guys sitting in the back of the map all day. Little scopes you light up, you see them, little lens flare.
Yeah. And I hate that. I hate doing that. Sometimes it's cool. Sometimes I enjoy it. But after a while, I get bored of it. You know what I mean? I'm like, this is kind of boring. I want to be in the fight. I want to make a difference for the match. So, yeah.
I can see that.
So that's what I've been doing. I'm playing Battlefield 6 and that. And then I was going to get the Outer Worlds 2, but I still haven't got it. I want to get it. I'm torn on what platform to get it on. Right? I really am. It's either PlayStation or PC for me, right? And I'm like, okay, I can get it on the PC, but then like, do I want to spend $60 on this thing? Is it worth $60 or $70 or whatever? Because it's not on CD keys or whatever. I can't find it on a key site. And I did find it on a different, like I found it on a key site, or I think it was CD keys or loaded or whatever, but it was the Xbox version. So it's saying that you're going to have to redeem it via like your Xbox account. So you have to go to your Microsoft or the Windows store and redeem it through the Windows Store, which will tie it to my Xbox launcher, right? The Game Pass thing, right? It'll tie it to that. But I'm like, I don't want the Xbox version because I know for a fact the Xbox versions of games, specifically PC games. So like for the people that play PC, right, that are listening to this podcast, and you have Game Pass, when you have a PC version of a game, for example, Starfield or Fable, if it comes out, which it will, Fable or Gears of War or whatever, like any type of main like game that comes out on everything, the way it works is when you have the Xbox One, the Xbox version of the game is what you have on the PC. You have a PC copy, but it really is an Xbox version of the game, meaning that when you are waiting for a patch, I'm thinking of you, Starfield and shit, you're waiting for a patch, it takes longer to get the patch on your console than it does on the PC. So Steam people get their patches way faster. And what do you want?
Yeah, I can see how it would
I guess
get annoying when you're trying to get delays to this update, and then you're like having to wait because you're playing the Xbox, and that's because it has to get approved by Microsoft, right?
Yes. So Microsoft has to approve patches, and you're completely right, Mel, where it takes up to I think it's 2 weeks. The fastest they can do it is a week or two. Whereas Steam just if a developer wants to go on Steam and release a patch, they release it, and Steam is really quick about releasing patch. Like Steam, I think you can do it every week. Like it takes a day or two to release a patch on Steam. Like you could do a quick hot fix and like a big patch in the same week. So like if your team is fast enough, you can release a patch on Monday and a patch on Friday, and Steam will have them both up. Like it'll have one on Tuesday and one on Saturday. Like it'll have the patches up quick. Whereas on the console, you're waiting weeks to get a patch. Even on PlayStation, you're waiting weeks to get a patch. So that's why I'm like, and I've been hearing on PC the last patch that was released on Steam kind of broke the game. It made it to where it's not performing as good as it was after the day one patch, because they released a day one patch and then they released a post patch after the day one patch. And that patch kind of broke the game, I hear, performance-wise. It kind of makes it stutter a little bit. And I think that's Unreal Engine 5, the magic of that shit. But I think it's also, they just didn't optimize it correctly or whatever, the second patch, and they fucking broke some shit. But, yeah, so I'm like, do I really want the Xbox version? And I'm like, maybe I should just buy it on PlayStation. But on PlayStation, it's $70, dude. It's like... decisions. Is this game really worth $70 for me? I don't know if it will be.
Yeah, I heard. I don't know if it helps. I didn't read the article or whatever, but I seen a quick headline on an article was saying that there's like some performance issues on PC. Maybe like you have like a 5090, it still kind of struggles.
Yeah,
to play the game smooth and stuff. So which isn't the norm anymore. I feel like when it comes to new releases. I think it's Unreal 5, but
I think it's Unreal 5 because this game is on Unreal Engine or whatever. But yeah, so that's my debate between that game. It's like, and I'm thinking, just wait a couple more weeks, Jesus. On Black Friday or Cyber Monday, they'll have a fucking deal on this game, and you'll be able to get it for like $50 or something, or $45 or something. Even though the game just released in October, they'll have a sell on it most likely.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so there's that. Also, there's that. But I did buy a new game. This is a game that I completely forgot had come out. But it just came out October 22nd. And this is a game that kind of flew under the radar when it released because I did not hear about this game releasing. I had it on my wish list. I knew about it. I was hyped about it when I first played the demo a few months ago. And it kind of just completely escaped my mind. And this is that Dispatch game. Remember Dispatch? This is that cartoony-looking game where you work as a superhero dispatcher or whatever. Do you remember me talking about this a few months ago?
Yeah, man? I do. Vaguely, but I do.
Yeah. So pretty much this game is what I'm saying it is. It's a game where you are a guy. It's a story, and you're kind of watching like... I want to say it really reminds me of Telltale games where how in a Telltale game you're kind of really just watching an episode and you're making choices every once in a while. That's what this game is, really. Is so you have episodes. Then each episode is like an hour long or whatever, and it's cartoony looking. So it looks like a. It reminds me of the cartoon on Amazon called Invincible, with the superheroes on there. It really reminds me of that cartoon because this thing is very I want to say adult, and I think you can disable all that from the beginning because when you launch the game, it'll ask you like, hey. Do you want to see gore? Do you want to see blood? Do you want to see like that kind of stuff? And you can put yes or no. And then it also asks you, would you like mature content or not? And it says if you click yes, it'll have vulgarity or whatever in the dialogue. Whereas if you click no, I don't know how they filter that out. Maybe they changed the way that people talk in the game. But you're pretty much this dude who's you're a human being, male. The game starts off right where you're doing like this cool thing in a mech suit, like a giant mech suit or whatever, and you're trying to kill this dude who killed your dad. And apparently this dude's like a bad guy, and you're breaking into his he like has like a typical bad guy base, you know, like some dock somewhere, and you go there and you find him, and you're trying to kill him to get revenge for him killing your dad, like 12 years ago or 15 years ago or something. He killed your dad. When you were a kid, he killed your dad, and now you're here to avenge your father or whatever, right? That's the story. So you show up, you start fighting all these dudes, and all the combat is really quick time events, right, Mayo? So like it's just like a Telltale game where you click on X or you click on Y. I was using a controller. In the beginning, I was using mouse and keyboard, and this is the same thing on mouse and keyboard. You click on the mouse and you slide it to the left or you slide it to the right, which I was having issues with. I don't know, for some reason I was having issues with the registering the QuickTime events with my mouse because it was like click and hold down the left, your index finger. When you click on something, you just click and hold and drag. Problem that I was doing is I was clicking and dragging, but I would let go of my index finger, and it would say that I failed the prompt. And I'm like, fuck, I failed this. So for a little bit, my guy was getting his ass kicked or whatever by the bad guys, and then shit goes awry pretty much, and your suit gets destroyed somehow, Mail, right? Like your mech suit gets destroyed. And it turns out, then you find out that your superhero that you're playing as, he's called Mecha Man, is just a human. You're just a human dude. And apparently there's always been a Mecha Man in like the city of LA for like 100 years. There's been a Mecha Man. So your grandpa was Mecha Man 1, then he died, and then your dad took up the Mecha Man suit and like made a new suit, like a new mech suit, and your dad became Mecha Man, and then your dad died by the other dude killing him, and then once your dad died, apparently you became the new Mecha Man and you built a new suit with all the inheritance or whatever that you had from your dad's will or whatever. You ended up building a new Mecha Man suit, and you were out there fighting crime. And apparently the city of LA loves you because you are like this superhero that's beloved. Because, it's Mecha Man. Everyone loves Mecha Man. Anyways, turns out your suit gets destroyed, so you have to do a big press conference. And in the press conference, you kind of tell everyone, hey, my suit got destroyed, and pretty much like I'm retiring. Like I cannot defend the city of LA anymore. Like you guys are kind of on your own. Good luck. Like I'm not gonna be doing this no more. And then from there, you meet this chick, right? You're going on your way home, and this chick shows up. She's a superhero, Mayo, and she's called Super Blonde or something like that, or something blonde. She's blonde woman or something blonde. I forget her name, but she's something blonde. It's like this blonde chick. She shows up, and she's kind of like, hey, like she's kind of like flirty with you. Like it's really weird because she's really flirty with you. So like the vibe is like, is this chick flirting with me right now? Like, well, what's the vibe here? Like, it's kind of hard to read her, right? And you're thinking, okay, she's trying to flirt with this dude, so you're trying to make moves on her, right? Because you can like try to kiss her, you can try like ask her, like, what the fuck do you want with me? Like, what are you doing? And then pretty much at the end, she tells you like, oh no, like this is not a date or whatever. Like, I'm trying to recruit you because somebody sent me here. And you're like, who sent you here? And she's like, Trackstar, like another superhero. And apparently that guy was a friend of your dad, and he sent her there because he was like, hey, this guy might be a good dispatcher. the superhero defense network is the SDN, which is kind of like this like fucking agency, kind of like in The Boys, where like you know how Vought runs like all the superheroes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, in this universe, SDN runs all the superheroes, and they need someone to come in to work as a dispatcher. And you're gonna work as a dispatcher, so you're dispatching superheroes to like people's calls. You know, people will call like, "Hey, I need help. Someone's breaking into my house." So you send whoever over there to help fight the person or whatever. But there's a twist to it, Mayo. The people you're dispatching is like a fucking ragtag group of criminals. Okay? All right? So it's like, think of like the fucking Justice League or some not like what's this fucking Suicide Squad, all right? Think of like the fucking Suicide Squad, and you're the guy like that's handling the Suicide Squad, pretty much. It's like a bunch of criminals that fucking are just like former criminals that were released from prison, and now they're working for the SDN, and it's your job to turn them into like real superheroes, right? So like you got this guy that's like he's called a flamboy or flamboyant or something like that, and he's like a dude that can turn to fire and like his skin doesn't burn. Like he's resistant to fire, but he can make fire out of anything. Like out of thin air, he can shoot fire from his hands and shit. And then you got like this guy called Sonar something, and he's a fucking dude that's really smart. Okay, he has two versions. So when he's in human form, he's like a really smart individual. He's like a professor. He's like really, really smart and really charismatic, and he can really speak really well, and he's really intelligent. But when he uses that power, his intelligence power, he kind of just randomly turns into a bat, like a giant fucking bat, okay? So when he's in bat mode, okay, when he turns into a bat, he gets like really strong, and he can fly and shit and fuck people up. So he's either a bat or a human. Like that's his power. There's Invisibitch, or that's what she calls herself, but her superhero name is Invisigirl, and her name is because she can turn invisible, of course. That's her superpower. Then there's like a few other ones. There's one that's like looks like a big giant golem. It's like a giant troll looking thing. Mm-hmm. And apparently that's just like a bunch of this guy was like, he's like a bunch of trash or rocks or something that became sentient somehow. Like it came alive somehow, and then like now it's alive. So like
it sounds like the Fantastic Four. You got a fire guy, an invisible one, a rock guy.
Yeah. And then there's like three other more. There's like one chick that used to be like an assassin for the mafia, and I forget what she calls herself, but she like can throw knives really fast, and she can fly, and like she can like fuck people up. She's really strong. And there's like a little short midget guy. He's like 3 feet tall, but he can he's really strong. That's his power. His power is like he has like super strength. And he's not like Superman, but he can like fight really good. So like if there's a big fight, you can send him. And there's another one. I forget the other one. There's like 6, 7 of them or something like that. So you start your day off, and it is really cool, Mel, because the dialogue is very like fuck this, fuck that. You know, like there's a lot of cussing and shit. You can make crazy ass choices. Like you can just be a total dick in the game. You can totally be an asshole to everyone. You can just be a fucking dick. Like some of the answers are like, is either like answer nicely, answer like an asshole, or kind of answer like in the middle, or sometimes you just stay quiet. You can just stay quiet if you want. So like, and then it'll do the same thing like Telltale games used to do, where it'll say like, hey, this person will remember that. You know what I mean? Like when you say something to someone.
Yeah.
It'll be like, this person will remember you said that to them. And so I really like this game, dude. It's only $30.
I might have to pick it up. It looks really cool.
It's only $30, Mayo, and it's really fucking good. Like I'm telling you, I was so into the first 2 episodes. I was like fucking glued to my computer, dude. I could not wait to see what was going to happen next, Mayo. All right? But listen, right? So you go work for the SDN, right? And SDN kind of has like a bunch of superheroes, but like their main one is this guy called the fuck is his name? I forget his name. It's like that's not Superman, but it's like I forget his fucking name. He's like a Superman guy. He's like Homelander, right, from The Boys. But
Mhm.
he's like the main hero of this company, right? He's like on all the posters. He's like on all the TV commercials. Like, hey, if you sign up for SDN, I can help save you or whatever the fuck, right? He's that guy in the commercials and stuff. And so you're talking to super blonde chick, right? This blonde hot chick that's like a superhero chick that recruited you into this place. And she's kind of like your supervisor, right? She's kind of like your boss. And she's like, hey, you did a really good job on your first day. Shit went kind of crazy on one of the calls. Like, shit went really crazy on one of the calls. But, like, you did pretty good. And I thank you for that. So then as you're leaving in episode 2, Gun Mayo, they left a fucking cliffhanger, dude. So you're leaving with her, right? You're walking out the building. It's kind of like, you know, shift's over, day's over. You're walking home. You're walking to your car or whatever. And as you're walking out, you know, you kind of ask her, like, hey, do you want to go and grab dinner? And she's kind of like, about that. She's like, I wouldn't mind. She was like, but I kind of need to tell you something. And then, you know who shows up, Mayo? Guess who shows up? Asshole boy, the Superman looking dude.
Well, of course,
Like,
it's the Superman guy because he's,
yeah,
you know,
he shows up and he's like, hey, babe, you ready to go grab lunch? And then you're like, what? What the fuck? And she's like, oh, yeah, by the way, this guy's my boyfriend. And you're like, oh, like you could just tell, like, dude just got his heart broken. Like, oh no, like this guy's the boyfriend of like a real superhero, you know? You're just like, you're Mecha Man, but you're like a fucking human that has to use a mech suit to even fight superheroes.
and you got
this
to follow up Superman.
yeah, you gotta follow up like Superman. Like, what the fuck, dude? Like, how the fuck? So, like, yeah, this dude shows up and he's like, hey, is this the new guy you hired? And she's like, yeah, this is the new guy I hired. And he's like, oh, I hear you're doing pretty good, kid, or blah, blah, blah. And then he's like, we're going to dinner in Japan. Do you want to come with us? And of course, they can fly, so they're going to carry you with them and fly to Japan to go eat dinner. And you can say, like, yes, I love to go eat dinner with you. I'm a huge fan. Or you could be like, nah, I'm good. Like, I got to go home and feed my dog or whatever. So, like, my answer was like, I'm going to go home and feed my dog. And he's like, oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, go feed that insignificant animal, dog, I guess. And, like, he's kind of like a dick about it, you know? And then he leaves. And then that's the cliffhanger I left on. But I can't wait for episode 3 and 4, which are already out. Episodes 5 and 6 drop tomorrow morning. And then episodes 7 and 9, or 7 and 8, which are the last 2 of the season, those drop next week, I think.
Okay.
So they're doing it every Wednesday, where every Wednesday they're dropping like 2 episodes or whatever. So they're doing it that way, which is really cool. I really hope, and they're saying that episode 8 is the season finale, so like that's where the season is gonna end. But I'm thinking they should. Like, I was thinking this needs a season 2. Like this needs to continue somehow. I don't know how, Mayo, but like I really hope the developer ad hoc or whatever that they continue this somehow. And that because the reception of this game is highly positive. You look on Steam, dude, the reviews of this game are like very positive, super positive. Everyone's like, this is fucking awesome. I can't believe this happened in the story. People are saying episode 4 opens up like really fucking crazy, and I can't wait to get to that. But I'm excited to see what happens in the story and what continues with it.
How long are the episodes?
About an hour or so, I want to say.
Okay.
Roughly like an hour. Yeah, they're not that long. But I mean, it's the whole time you're really immersed into it, though, dude. Because the animation is so well done.
Yeah, I'm on their Steam page. It looks
like
really good.
Like, it's like you're just watching a TV show, but like you're getting to make some of the cool choices in the show, and it's so fucking good. I'm like, this is super well done. And I think they were saying some of the people that worked on this game were some of the same people that worked on The Wolf Among Us for the Telltale series, and it kind of shows because out of all the Telltale games, I want to say the Borderlands one and The Wolf Among Us were probably the more mature leaning ones, you know what I mean? Like, they were more darker, they were more like, there was cussing and shit in them. It was more adult themes, like people dying and shit and all kinds of fucked up shit. And that's kind of what this is about, right? Like, these superheroes that you're working with, they fucking hate your guts, right? They don't like you because you're just to them, you're just some kind of human. They don't know you're Mecha Man or whatever, but like, they know you're just some human dude that showed up and is trying to boss them around, right? Because that's your job. As the dispatcher, you're supposed to boss them around and tell them what to do, but they're superheroes, and they're like, hey, dude, you're not a fucking superhero, you're just a fucking human. Like,
Right. Well, who
like
you tell
stay
me
in
what
your,
to do?
yeah, like stay in your fucking place, you fucking human. Like I'm a fucking superhero, you're a fucking human. Like fuck you, you know. But it's part of their job because the dude that works with you, Trackstar or whatever, he's kind of like the Flash. He's like really apparently he was really fast or whatever when he was younger, and he's still young. But apparently, every time he used his superpower, he said the downside to it was he would age really fast. While he was using his superpowers, he would age at the same time. So the more he used his power, the faster he would age. So even though he's only like 39 years old or whatever, he looks like a 60-year-old man, like a 70-year-old man. He looks really old for his age, you know what I mean? So he's like an old dude that works with you. And it's funny because he's always telling him, you motherfucker, shut the fuck up and fall in line. He's always telling him to shut up and fall in line. He's like, we'll send your stupid fucking asses back to fucking prison if you don't fucking fall in line. He's always cussing them out and shit. And they always fall in line when he fucking yells at them. And so yeah, like it's really cool, man. The concept is really cool. The world is really cool. The universe is really cool. It reminds me a lot of the Invincible show on Amazon Prime. There's like an animated show which I recommend to people to watch. It's pretty adult theme as well. And it's like The Boys, a little bit of both. And that's kind of what Invincible is. Invincible is like this and The Boys mixed together. It's like superheroes, but superheroes aren't always good. You know what I mean? They don't always use their powers to be good people. Like they could act like they're being good,
Which would probably be the case, right? If we had superheroes,
it would be. I think it would be in real life. A superhero would not be like Superman. You know what I mean? Like if motherfucker was like, if there was a Superman on Earth, I personally don't think that he would be good. I think that motherfucker would just do whatever he wants. You know what I mean? Kind of like Homelander and like these people that are in these shows, you know, like they're fucking crazy. They're psychotic. They're like narcissistic fucking people that just do whatever they want because they can get away with it, and then they'll never get caught or no one could stop them, you know. And that's kind of what this is kind of showing. But yeah, I'm excited to play more of it. I'm excited to continue playing it and see what it's like, and see where the story goes. See if you get revenge for your dad, because the whole concept of you being hired for the SDN that the chick offers you is like, hey, you come work for us, and if you work for us for a certain amount of time, we'll rebuild your mech suit for you. You know what I mean? That's kind of the trade-off. Like you're broke, you're just some dude that had a mech suit that used to fight crime. You want to continue doing that, but you can't because you're a human. You're broke and you don't have money to fix your suit that got blown up or whatever. And you're like, okay, I'll go work for you guys if you guys fix my suit. But then you realize you're trying to put together this fucking Suicide Squad group of people. They're all fucking crazy and fucked up somehow because they're all former criminals. They've all been to prison. They're all former criminals. They're all like people that used to like kill people and rob banks and like cause mayhem. So they're kind of not used to being like told to follow rules. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, you know, you tell them like, hey, you need to follow what I'm telling you. And they're like, oh, fuck you. Like, I'm not listening to you. I do whatever I want. And it's like, no, you work for us. You need to listen to what I tell you. And they're like, fuck you. We're not listening to shit, bitch. The dialogue is really funny, and it's a really good game. I like it. It's really well done. I was like legit shocked.
I can't wait to check it out. I picked it up. You sold me. I was like, this sounds really cool. I'm definitely going to pick this up and play it. So I went ahead and got it on Steam. So, it says it's Steam Deck verified. So I'm going to try to, I still have my son's Steam Deck here. So I'm going to check it on the Steam Deck maybe on my lunch break. It seems like it'd be a good Steam Deck game.
Oh, definitely. Because like I said, playing it on the PC, I'm using a controller and it's really easy. Like, you know, you press X, Y, A, or B or whatever.
Yeah.
And you every once in a while you might have to flick a thumbstick or like something stupid for like a quick time event. And then the game even gives you the option to like completely disable that. It'll be like, hey, do you not want to do the quick time events? Like we can just disable that for you.
You can just make the choices or something.
Yeah, you just make the choices. Or like it'll be like instead of like quick time events, you do something else like press a button or something. You know, instead of like holding A or whatever, or smashing it or keep tapping it or whatever, instead of doing that, you just press it once and then it says that you did it. From what I'm thinking though, despite the whatever, like if you fail the quick time event or not, like what happens on the screen at the time might be different, but the outcome at the end of the episode is going to be the same. I feel like it's always going to be the same, you know? So like your choices, they might matter, but how much do they really matter? I'm not 100% sure there, you know? Like I'm hoping my choices based on what I'm telling people and how I'm acting towards people, like hopefully these things do come back and bite me in the ass for being an asshole to some of these people, you know what I mean?
Well, since I picked it up and I'll probably try to get to it this week, we should be able to compare kind of like what's happening, I guess, right? Like
Yeah.
the end of the first chapter and stuff and see if much changes.
Yeah, because yeah, and then it does the thing on Telltale games like where it was showing the credits. It has really cool music too, by the way. Like the music in the credits is really like the music in the game is just so well done. Let alone the music in the credits, it's all like well put together. It's like licensed music. It's really well done, really well put together. It's like a fucking show, dude. Like, and then like on the credits, it'll show you like on the big decisions that were made throughout the game or through the story, through that episode. It'll be like you and 20% of players decided to do this, you know, or you and 30% of players did this instead of this, or only you and 10% of players decided to do this. So there's a lot of that. So you can kind of see like where you're kind of leaning towards if you're with the people or kind of like not with them on some of the choices that you're making, you know? It seems like I'm really playing like an asshole in the game because a lot of people didn't make a lot of the choices I made. It was only like a very few select amount that said like, oh, you and like 99% of people made this choice. And that was like the obvious choice to make because it's like that was the obvious choice to make. Like, why would I made the other choice? I would have never made the other choice. I would have made this choice. But it's
Right.
like you, like, yeah. So there's some pretty obvious ones, but like a lot of the other ones that were like random ones, I was like in the lower percentile. It's like you and like 20% of people did this. It's like, oh shit, like most people didn't do that. That was like the first thing that came to my mind. So it's kind of cool seeing that. And there is a deluxe edition for the game, which offers you different like there's like comic books, like digital comics that you can read based on the superheroes in the show or whatever in the game. There's comic books that you can unlock based on them in the game through the deluxe edition, and there's something called art of whatever SDN or something like that of the heroes. Apparently, it's like a bunch of different art of each of the heroes and like throughout the history of the fucking SDN or whatever. So that's kind of cool, but I don't have that. It's in the menu though. I see it. It says extras, and you click on it, and it says, "Oh, to unlock this stuff, you have to have the deluxe edition of the game." But I'm like, how much is the deluxe edition, and is it really worth it for 4 comic books and some art? You know what I mean? Which I could probably find on Reddit or something that somebody probably uploaded somewhere.
Right.
You know, so I'm like, I don't know if it's worth it for that. But the game only being $30, definitely worth it, dude. Like, fuck yeah, it's worth it. I paid more money for a lot of stupider shit and did not have as much fun or enjoyment watching it or experiencing it than this. Like, this is really well done. And like I said, I hope this... the crazy part is, Mayo, that this developer, this is their first game. This is like their very first one that they made together as a team. And if it's this fucking well done, I'm like, holy crap, the shit that these guys can do. You can make a movie out of this fucking thing. You can make a movie. You can make an actual TV series out of this. I guarantee they're probably talking to Netflix or Amazon, talking about like, hey, do you guys want to make a show out of this? We'll give you a deal right now, motherfuckers. You know what I mean? Like this is pretty fucking well done. We can do a spin-off series of like different characters, different heroes or whatever, you know? They could totally do it. Like they could have spin-off series of this shit. But I'm hoping that the developer gets enough money out of this first season to continue the game and say, hey, look, we got a season 2 coming, we got a season 3 coming, we got a season 4 coming or whatever. You know what I mean? Because they haven't announced anything yet, Mayo.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I wonder how long it's going to take them to make a season.
I don't know how long it took them to make this one, honestly. Because this is the game that was announced last year. Was it at the Game Awards or was it at E3 or some shit? One of the two. It was either E3 or the Game Awards where we saw this, and everyone was kind of like, "Hey, that looks fucking cool, dude!" Like the whole cartoon setting and like the hero thing and like kind of being like comedy and like adult style shit was kind of cool looking, and that's what it is. There's a lot of comedy in this, very adult humor, and yeah, it's not for everyone though, because some people are like. I know there's people out there that don't like to swear or curse or whatever the fuck, right? They're all like, oh, I don't like doing that. Oh, I don't like it. Well, if it may not be for you then. But for everyone else that doesn't mind that and is willing to put up with a few swear words here and there and a lot of fuck yous and fuck this and fuck that and you're a bitch. There's a lot of that. That stuff is in the game. And if you're willing to put up with it, I suggest you check it out. It's just fucking cool. Anyways.
Nice. Yeah, definitely check it out. I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm glad you picked it up, dude. I want someone to talk about this with. 'Cause I even told Iams, I was like, Iams, you need to pick this up, dude. He's like, I'm like, you really should. It's so fucking good.
I enjoy like the Telltale games and all that kind of stuff, so I feel like it's right up my alley.
Man. I always wanted a new season of The Wolf Among Us. They never did that. They were like saying that they were working on it, and they weren't, and then they were, and then they weren't, and then they were, and then they weren't, and they went bankrupt. Then they closed everything, and they're like, oh no, someone bought them. Someone bought the rights to this, and then it's like nothing ever got done with it. It's like, oh, that's so lame, dude. So, yeah, I'm kind of hoping this doesn't happen to this game. Because I think the problem with Telltale was those fuckers went too crazy with their like licensing, right? They just got too much shit under their belt.
Yeah, I remember we talked about that when they went under that time because they were trying to get too many licenses and doing too many shows. They were doing what Borderlands. They did
Borderlands, Batman. They did Minecraft. They did Minecraft. They did like The Wolf Among Us. They did like weren't they doing like a Ninja Turtles one or some shit? They were doing a bunch of them. I remember we were like, how the fuck are they gonna do all this? Like this is a lot of shit on their plate. And like how big is it? Like we found out their studio wasn't that big. It only had like 200, 300 people. You only have 300 people working for you and you got like 15 different fucking games you're working on, dude. Like how the fuck? You know what I mean?
Yeah, you got all these licenses and you can't really use them because your crew's too small.
Yeah, and they were like trying to make it. Like, then they were trying to get more license deals. It's like, okay, how many license deals do you guys need? They're trying to weren't they trying to do like a Stranger Things one, like a Stranger Things one? They were trying to do a bunch of them. Yeah, they were like Netflix was trying to make deals with them. It's like, you guys are like, this might be a little too much for y'all. But I really did enjoy the.
Hard though, right? So I guess if you're a developer, right, or you're making this game, you probably know other people could make a game just like it, right? Mm-hmm. So you want to probably try to secure the big name games or big name popular things at the time, because it'd really suck if somebody came out with like, whatever the newest hottest show is, and then they came out with a version of it, and it's like the same thing you're doing, and you just didn't get a license in time. You know what I mean? Like, I guess they were trying to protect themselves. Like, okay, we got a license with this group, so we know somebody else can't. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, but yeah, this is really good. Really well done. But yeah, season 2 of Dispatch is still no news on that. So yeah, everybody wants a season 2 though. I'm looking at this shit's everywhere, dude. YouTube, Reddit, fucking news articles, fucking and the fucking reviews. People are like, give me another fucking season right now. I want another season. It's like, bro, the season isn't even finished, and you want another one already. But I'm saying, Mayo, is that even me? I'm on fucking episode 2, and I'm like, I could see this shit going for like 4 or 5 seasons, easy. Like, they could do so much shit with this world, because that world, it seems so expansive. It's like The Boys, like you said, you got like 1,000 superheroes that you can fucking just keep making stories out of them. You know what I mean? Like, the story of this guy, the story of that guy, that's this and this and this, or whatever happened here. Let's go back in time. Let's go forward in time. Let's come to modern times. Like, there's so much shit in this game. Like, I'm like, they could do so much, dude. And I could see, like I said, I could see Amazon trying to pick this up as a series, or Netflix. I'm thinking Netflix because Amazon already kind of has this. Amazon has, like I said, that show Invincible, and it's a lot like this. It's almost the same animation style. This looks a little bit different, but it almost looks the same kind of. Like, it's pretty similar because the superheroes, they're kind of fucked up, kind of gory. A lot of gory shit happens in this mail. All right, so yeah. But yeah, cool game. Check it out, people. My high recommendations to play Dispatch, and it's on everything. I think it's on PlayStation, it's on Xbox, it's on PC. So yeah, you play it anywhere, I think. Anyways, go ahead, Mal.
Oh man, yeah. So typically, I've been playing a bunch of Path of Exile still yet. That's what I've been grinding through that game. I've been in game for a long time, and once you get into the end game, you have this like open world map thing where you can kind of go and you create special levels. It's just like an instance. You go in and you're like trying to do things. But now I find out how to like manipulate the maps a little bit, where you can do certain kinds of like farming, I guess you can say, for certain kinds of splinters, and it will open up these other certain maps. So then like you're trying to go through and you get all these splinters, and like these ones are like chaos ones or something like that. And then you basically, when you get 50, you can open up this extra level, and you can go in and it has a unique boss and stuff like that. And it's a lot more difficult, but just going through, maximizing all that, and just continuing to play that game. I now have just under 300 hours in it, so it's a crazy amount of time I've had put in this game, and I enjoy it so much. It's just so fun to go play and just hop in, kind of like just have some TV on the background, just kind of play through and go through some of the levels. You don't have to like concentrate super hard on it at this point in the end game. You're just looking for certain gear and stuff like that, or just trying to level up. And so I've been grinding through that. Been trying to help Gunny get through it yet. He's close to the end. Him and I haven't gotten together here recently, but he's probably maybe a half hour from the end of the game. So he can join me in the end game, and it opens up a lot more things for him too. So I think there's supposed to be an update, or an update just came out. I haven't launched it in a couple of days, but I think it's supposed to add, get rid of maybe the abysmal stuff maybe, and there's like a breach thing now. I'm not sure. I only read up a little bit on it, but I'm curious to check it out. But I've been working so much lately, I haven't really had the time to do it. But the other thing I've been playing, Jesus, is I ended up picking up Ghost of Yotai.
Okay.
Picked that up recently. That's something I've been wanting to play, and it came out while I was on sick leave. I didn't really have the extra money to buy it, so now that I'm back to work and have money coming in again, I went ahead and picked it up, and it's been really good so far. I have not played very far because I just got it recently. The story kind of goes, Jesus. I didn't know how I was curious to like how much this game was going to be like Ghost of Tsushima, because everything I see in the videos, it looks like Ghost of Tsushima with a female character. So I'm like, how much is this game going to be like it, right? And so you fire it up, and it has a really good intro, kind of like Ghost of Tsushima did. You play this female character who basically her whole family was killed. Your dad was a blacksmith who would make swords, and it shows you as a character and these 5 men who are like this. I can't remember the name of the clan they call them. Like that. It's like a group of 6 of them, right, or 5 of them, and their leader basically like kills you. Like he runs a sword through kind of like your left shoulder area, but like he expects you to die and you don't. And so you spend a bunch of your life going into training and stuff. You like leave the area, and you go and you join a military, and you learn how to fight and combat and all that kind of stuff. They don't show you any of that in the game. They just kind of tell you that, right? Well, then it takes place. It shows like your character, and you are going back to the original area because you want to hunt these people down for revenge. And it basically shows like you find where one of the first guys at. He's called like the Snake. And in the game, when they killed you, they basically burned your whole entire your house down, and you're like by a tree, and they like stab you to the tree, and then they set the tree's like on fire. So like you're stuck to the tree, and the tree's burning, and you're supposed to have died there. Um, you walk into this room, and it's like a little house, right? And it's got the guy called the Snake, and he's drunk and stuff, and he has a bunch of his like henchmen with him. And basically, he sends us you grab a torch off the place, and you just light his place on fire. And all the guys are jumping up. They're like, whoa, 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 like, and they go out to like take care of you. Basically, you walk outside. The place is starting to burn down. The Snake is still in there, and you fight all of his henchmen. And it teaches you about the combat. This is the very beginning of the game, and you kill the guys pretty easy. And then the Snake comes out, and then you have to do a one-on-one fight with a guy called the Snake. And it has like a couple little flashback scenes while you're fighting him, and it's really really nicely done, right? So they high quality, very cool, like what's going on and visuals, and you're fighting him, and of course he's drunk, so you kind of had the advantage, but he still kind of is kicking your ass, and you end up almost dying, right? So he like runs a sword into you, and you like stab him at the same time a whole bunch of times in the side as he's like sticking a sword in you. And they basically say you die as a character, and he dies like on top of you. And after that, you kind of are discovered by these townfolk who come walking up like the next morning or something like that. They don't really say like a time frame, but they come walking up and they see you, and they think you're dead, and then you kind of like come back to life, and you're basically, you just kind of, you don't really say much of anything, okay, and you get on your horse and you kind of like walk away or ride away on your horse, and that's just how the game kind of goes. And basically you are almost like a ghost, like you were dead once, they thought you were dead twice now, and you are on revenge of this team for killing your family. And so now the people, I think all the members of this clan are in different parts of the land on the game. And so you're going to hunt down each of them individually. And from my understanding is you can go to them in any order you want for the most part. So it's not like a set plot where like Ghost of Tsushima was, where you can, you kind of were more straightforward with a plot. It is very cinematic, like the Ghost of Tsushima. It has a very interesting storyline. I will say like the combat is a lot the same, but there is some changes to it a little bit, from my understanding, and I'll be able to get way more into it next week as I continue to play this. But right now I have just like a katana, right? But it's a lot more parrying and blocking and countering. You can't just really go at them and swing quite so much. You can't just like, you got to kind of concentrate, and you got to really watch the enemies like as they all surround you, and you got to pay attention that you're not getting hit by the other people. And I do know this game, instead of like, like how in Ghost of Tsushima you had your stances, you could switch into a certain stance would counter a certain type of weapon an enemy had on you. This game uses the different weapons instead of stances, so it's more like offense oriented. So you, instead of going defensively, you're going to use a different weapon that counters kind of like what they're using. And so you'll learn, I guess, certain weapon combinations will work better against other things. Besides that, the gameplay, some of it's really similar. I did go to an area and they were like, hey, to get better, there's a training place I have hidden on the map, and they give you this map, and what they make you do, Jesus, they give you like a piece of the map. It's like a little drawing, and you got to match it up on the world map. It gives you like a broader picture, and you got to put the map down where it matches on the actual world map. And when you put it down, it locks into place and then it becomes available that way. So they kind of changed it up there. Instead of just like discovering or something like that, you can actually have to put it on your map. And then there was some things later on. I found a map maker, and he came to my camp. I set up a camp. He comes to the camp and he will like sell you maps, and you can buy maps, and that's where some of your hidden stuff is at. So I'm like, okay, I'll go ahead and buy these, So bought those real quick. I haven't gone and gotten them yet, but I left my camp that next morning and just went and completed like the first little mission and stuff, and that's where I stopped. But I'm really liking it so far. I was kind of hesitant whether I would like it or not because it's so close to Ghost of Tsushima and the videos and stuff I've seen. The first thing I did to upgrade my what's like your willpower or whatever is the same thing as Ghost of Tsushima, right? You have the 3 circles across the bottom. You can upgrade that, and you got to cut the bamboo. So it's like the same
Yeah.
exact thing. So you got to do like the square, triangle, square, L1, square, to get it, to cut them all. You got to hit it kind of fast. It has that. It has the bird, the yellow canary thing again. Like when you get into close to an area that's secret, you have that. So a lot of that stuff is the same, but it's got a pretty different feel to it so far. So I think I'm gonna like it, and then just the fact that like you just kind of feel like a badass, like as this character, you're going around and you're just kind of set on revenge, and you're just going after them. Where like I feel like Ghost of Tsushima, you're doing that moral compass, kind of thing, whether you wanted to be like a samurai or a ninja. This
Yeah.
you're just out for revenge. There is no internal quarrel. Like it's
All right.
I'm out for blood.
All right. All right. Cool,
But,
man. I like it.
It's been good. I like it, and and it has the typical Sony stuff where it has the sounds in the controller and all that kind of stuff. And
Does it still do the wind thing?
yes, it just still does the wind. And
Okay.
it also does some stuff like at the very beginning of the game. She's like writing on a piece of like a cloth, like a headband piece,
Mhm.
and you're writing in Japanese symbols, and you're writing the people's names, and so
Oh.
like you have to like swipe on the PlayStation controller certain directions on the little touchpad, and then
Oh,
it does it
okay.
on the screen. So they kind of do that. So there's a couple little new inner things that like interact with, and they have you doing, to change it up a little bit.
Yeah.
But I did find two. The one hidden area I went to where I don't remember the other one ever having this. There was so it was kind of surrounded by trees, and there's like these trees that are kind of like breakable, and you have to attack them with your sword, and you can slash them and knock them down, or you wouldn't have been able to get in there. So they kind of hid them behind like a breakable object for you to get in.
Okay.
So, but then there's a way you could like crawl out of it too. Like you can crawl through some brush and you come out from another side. So it's not like there's gonna be different entrances to get into things. And you have your typical exploring. You got your little houses just you come across random, and there's random patrols coming around. And I ran across a couple already, and there's a bounty out for me already. These people they have a bounty on your head already. So, but yeah, I
Hmm.
mean, I'll be able to talk a lot more about it next week. Definitely get some more time in it. And then, like I said, now I'm going to be playing Dispatch as well. So I need some stuff that
Yeah.
took me away from Path of Exile. So,
For sure. For
but
sure.
it's something I can play like for a little bit and get out because I've been working so much here lately. So like last week I did like almost an 80-hour week, and then I'm working on another one this week. So like I'm like something I can go home and play for like an hour and hop out pretty quick is nice. So
Yeah.
this Dispatch game sounds perfect.
For sure. For sure. All right. Anything else?
No, that's about it. I did check out Leahy got me a game on Steam. It was called, I gotta remember the name of it here again. Jump Space.
Okay.
I did play just a little bit. It's pretty cool. I like it. It kind of reminds me, Jesus, of a space Sea of Thieves, I guess, kind of thing. It's like you have your ship and you can have multiple players playing with you, and they can control different parts. Like how in the Sea of Thieves, like people could man the cannons, one person's driving and stuff like that. Where this is like one person's flying the ship, and you can put another person in the cannons, and they can fire the cannons for you, and you're doing dogfighting and stuff in outer space. Then when you're not doing the dogfighting and stuff, you're like out treasure hunting and look for like resources and supplies. And so you're like kind of zooming around. It reminds me of the game. I think I forgot the name of it now. It's like an outer space roguelike game. I made two of them. It's eluding me now. I can't think of the name. I'm not going to try to look it up. But it reminds me of that. Really good visuals, like really nice looking visuals, and it just it's a little slow. So when you come to like a destination, you'll fly your little ship to a destination. You can like if you're playing by yourself, you can get out of it like you would if you're playing Sea of Thieves, you get off your ship and go to an island, right? This
Yeah.
like you get out of your ship and you got like a rocket pack, and you kind of rocket pack to like this debris or like part of a spaceship or something that's floating in outer space has been destroyed. And when you land in it, you go through it, but the game becomes first person. It becomes a first person shooter, and then there's
Oh.
like bots in there, and there's like these robots are trying to kill you as you're going through, and you're basically trying to get like resources and stuff like that. And so searching through these random places and seeing what you can find. And you basically load it up and you can send it back to your ship. And then even then, like when you collect it, you have to put it in a special thing in your ship, and then it goes in your cargo, like your storage, and then you gotta like either destroy it or use it or something like that, or turn it into fuel or and stuff. So but it does give me the Sea of Thieves vibes, except for it's in outer space.
Okay.
You know, but it's first person shooter, so it was fun, and you can play with your friends and stuff. And I don't know if you have like PvP like fighting in the ships like you would in Sea of Thieves. I haven't played with anybody in that aspect, so I'm not sure if like you run across another team or not. Like so far, it's been AI for me, or the computer. But
All right.
you may run into other people. I do not know that for sure. I'll have to ask Leigh. He might have played more of it than I have yet. So, but it's neat. It's a nice game. Again, it's called sorry, I just had to pull back up again. I want to say it's Jump Space.
Yeah, Jump Space. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it's a neat game.
Yeah, I'm looking here that it says there is no PvP, just PvE.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, but it's hard. There's a lot to it, right? Because when you're playing the ship, you like have to get out and like if you're by yourself, you're trying to man different things. It's a little tricky. Like it definitely would be nice if you're playing with a group.
Yeah.
So, but it's pretty cool.
All right.
Good graphics, good smooth play.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool.
Kind of reminds me of Halo, the guns, like the guns, like the style and the artwork. It kind of reminds me of Everspace. That's the game I was trying to think of.
Everspace, yeah.
That it reminds me of. There's Everspace 1 and 2. That's what it reminds me of visually.
All
but
right.
that's pretty much it for me.
Well, let's get into some real quick news, man. It's news time. I don't have a lot of news for you this week, but I do have some important news for you, Mayo.
Okay.
First and foremost, Nintendo Switch 2 has sold 10.36 million units. All right. That's crazy. It's been how many months?
Not very long.
Not very long. That's a lot of fucking units.
We haven't even hit a holiday with it yet.
Yeah, literally.
It hasn't even hit a Christmas yet.
So according to documents provided by the Kyoto-based company, the Switch 2 has shipped to retailers over 10.3 million units in its first 4 months between June 5th and September 30th. The original Nintendo still continues to sell to an extent, and current lifetime sales are at 154.01 million units. Nintendo Switch 2 games have shipped over 20.6 million units, while Switch games have shipped over 1 billion units, or 1,452.7 million units. That's a lot of fucking units.
Yeah. I
Also,
have they passed PS2? I don't remember now.
No. PS2 was like a 160 something, no? PS2 lifetime sale.
It's kind of crazy.
They will pass them, I think, though. It's 160 million for the PlayStation 2.
And what's the Switch at?
154.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll pass them. Especially if they continue this shit of releasing games on the Switch and the Switch 2, they will pass them.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mario Kart pretty much sold the best out of most of their games. Sold over 9.5 million units.
So almost
1-to-1, yeah, with the console.
Yeah, almost. I mean,
it says Donkey Kong has shipped over 3.4 million units, and they now expect within the first year to hit 19 million units sold. That's a lot, dude. Within the first year.
That's just with a major Mario Kart launch, and then I don't know if I want to call a Donkey Kong a major launch, but wait till a Mario game comes out.
Oh, dude, like a big Mario game, like a 3D
Mario Kart. I know it's a Mario game, but I mean like a Super Mario Brothers.
Yeah.
I mean, and if they do like an open world one too, it seems like everybody wants an open world Mario.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That or a new Zelda. Fuck.
Yeah.
It's gonna sell real good. In other news, Soulja Boy, his new game console is a rebranded Retroid being sold without permission. That's right, rapper Soulja Boy is once again trying to sell game consoles. This time, selling what looks to be like a rebranded Retroid Pocket Flip 2 under the name Soulja Game Flip. In a post on Instagram, the artist known for his 2007 hit song "Crank the Soulja Boy" has been seen showing off what appears to be a Retroid Pocket Flip 2. He said the device is actually a new Soldier Game Flip console that is out right now and can be bought from his website. He said it has all the games you need, a fast processor, and good graphics. Soldier Boy was originally selling his console for $436, which is over twice the price of the $200 price the Retroid Pocket Flip 2 currently goes for on Retroid's official website. But since news began to circulate about the rebranded device and its hefty price tag, the price now for the Soldier Boy console Flip or whatever is now $200. Oh no, Retroid slashed the price to $200. It was $209. Oh no, Soldier Boy slashed it to $200 to try to undercut the official website. Okay. Says the website where the Soldier Game Flip can be ordered shows images that look to be taken straight from Metroid's own website, only with some additional images showing white packaging that says Soldier Game. Even the names of the different console colors on the Soldier Boy website are the same as that of the Retroid Pocket Flip 2, including the GameCube-inspired GameCube color scheme. The console's stores page description states that Soldier Boy or Soldier Game Flip is, quote, the ultimate handheld gaming console endorsed by Soldier Boy.
Right. This is, like I said, the second time he tried doing this. I remember there was a big controversy because it was like something just rebranded.
Yeah. So Retroid has actually responded to this, Mayo, and they said that there is not any kind of official licensing deal with them, and that Soldier Boy does not have permission to rebrand their products and sell them as his own. And
this is exactly what happened last time.
And the Retroid Pocket Flip 2 is patented in the United States only by Retroid. It says here in 2018, the rapper tried to sell a Chinese emulator under his own label. And again in 2021 with another rebranded Game Boy-inspired handheld called the TRDR Pocket. This guy really wants to sell consoles. Why doesn't somebody just hire him? Come on, Xbox hire Soldier Boy.
Right? Yeah, just do the Soldier Boy Xbox.
The Soldier Boy Xbox.
Do a Call of Duty tie-in.
Shit. I'm shopping right now on the Soldier Boy website. I'm shopping on here, man. I'm on here shopping right now. Holy, he has like 3 different consoles on this website.
Man.
He has the Soldier Game X, the Soldier Game Flip, which says hot on there. The Soldier Game X says new, and the Soldier Game Pro. I'm looking at the Pro. So this looks like a knockoff, like a hobo version of the Xbox Ally.
Okay.
Like a real hobo version of the Xbox Ally. It says here, discover the ultimate gaming experience with Soldier Game. Brought to you by the one and only Soldier Boy. Our cutting-edge consoles and exclusive game selections promise non-stop entertainment tailored for true fans. Whether you're looking to relive the classic adventures or dive into new worlds, Soldier Game has you covered. Join the movement and experience gaming like never before. Get ready to level up with Soldier Game today. And I'm clicking through here and it doesn't show any like specs. The only thing it says here...
Yeah, of course not. It's good.
It says, play PC games smoothly. It supports Moonlight streaming, Steam Link, App Play, PC game freely. That's exactly what it says. And it has a 5G Wi-Fi logo and a Moonlight game streaming thing logo. And then I'm looking at, it has an Android 14 system. It says here, support watching videos, listening to music, surfing the internet, and downloading games/apps from the Google Store. It says here, more games, more fun. It has what the fuck is a Pegasus? Is that the fucking, is that the chip in it or something?
I don't know.
What the fuck is Pegasus? It says something here, Pegasus, and something called ES-DE. It says front end games run faster. It looks like it's like he just ripped the pages off the fucking like a Chinese website with bad translations, and then he put it on here. But it has a 5-hour playtime mail with 2.5 charging hours, and it comes in black. Oh, I can select the color: black, white, blue, white, and black. Yep, $176, Mail.
I mean, it's not very expensive for a console, right?
I'm looking at the. Oh, he even has a fucking like a box. Looks like an Xbox. What the fuck? The Soldier Game box? This thing is $72, man. Someone has to put. Okay, for him to have all this shit on his website, someone has to be buying this stuff, right?
Right.
Someone out there has to be buying the Soldier Boy shit. This guy just like resells everything, dude. He has Soldier Boy branded fucking wax, moisturizer, lip balm, lotion, shampoo.
He's a regular entrepreneur over there. Look at him.
This guy's just investing in everything. He has a poster of himself that you can buy for $27. Oh, I found the one here, Mail. We found it. Soldier Boy AI smart glasses. These are AI smart glasses, Mail.
Oh, so speaking of that, I forgot about this. So I was window shopping the other day. We have a store here. I don't know if you have this out west or not. It's like new to Ohio area, I think. It's called I think it's just called BJ's. And
No.
it's like a Costco / Sam's Club. We got to have a membership to shop.
Yeah.
And we got a membership because they have like gas. You can buy gas kind of like Costco, like a lot cheaper.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, I'm just gonna walk through the store. And I walked through the store the other day, and they have like this middle area for like Christmas type items and ideas, right?
Yeah.
And they had these like glasses, and I thought they were kind of like the Ray-Ban like recording glasses or something like an off-brand kind of.
Yeah.
And I'm like, gotta look at them. I'm like, no, they were gamer glasses. I'm like, what? What's gamer glasses, right? So I look at them. They have a charging port on them. You charge them, and here they had little like you put them on, and they had little displays in them, and so you would.
I've seen those. Yeah.
But you basically it would put like it was your screen. But I don't know like how it would play them or nothing like that. Like how that exactly worked. I don't know if it actually has to hook to your computer or what. Like
I think you can
look
like
at it that close.
display out to your fucking shit. Like yeah.
But
you can watch your phone and shit on there, like YouTube videos and shit.
yeah, they weren't cheap. They were I think $200.
Yeah.
But I was kind of like, that's different, you know. Didn't know like I was expecting like the Ray-Ban like glasses and stuff that they have nowadays, like those smart glasses, but no, it was like some gaming glasses, and it was like two different kind of lenses, right? So you can kind of like see around you, but like in the center of the glasses was like another screen. When you were looking at them, you could tell, and sure enough, like you kind of go to look through them, you could see like at the bottom, you can see your area, but you can see your screens in front of you too. So it was kind of interesting.
You said they were 200?
Yeah, they were like $200, I believe.
What's the brand? Do you remember?
No, I don't. It's something I never heard of before.
Because there's one on Best Buy right now that I'm looking. It's called X-Real, and this comes with OLED screens in the glasses, or like OLED AR displays in the glasses, and they're like $500, dude. They're not cheap.
These, I'm trying to know, like,
yeah,
Ray Neo. If you go to BJ's website, you can go in there and you can just type it in. They're $219. They're called Ray Neo Air 3S XR Smart Glasses Gaming Kit.
That's actually a pretty good deal because I'm on the Ray Neo website and they're $300.
Yeah, here it says normally $269 and they're $219 right now.
I'm on the website right now for Ray Neos and they're $300.
It looks like it has some kind of like little box beside it.
Yeah, you dock shit to it. So you can dock stuff like your Switch and shit to it. I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah, it was very weird setup, but I was like, that's interesting. When you mentioned the gaming glasses and stuff like that, it made me think of these.
So yeah, it has a dock for it actually comes, this thing actually comes with a dock for your Switch. So you dock the Switch into the dock, which you hook to your glasses, and then it displays the Switch into your glasses.
Does that little dock hooks to your console or PC, and then it like basically sends a signal to your glasses? Okay.
And you can even display out your so there's like an adapter you hook to the back of your PlayStation to the HDMI out or your Xbox, and then you connect your wire from your glasses to that adapter, and that's how you have the screen on your glasses. So it's like an HDMI adapter. So they have different ones. They have a USB-C adapter, a pocket TV, which is like a, I guess like a just a TV, like an antenna that you plug into. There's the dock, the pocket TV, a USB-C adapter, and then an HDMI adapter. But it's all wired, so you have to have a wire to the glasses. But it says number one in global AR glasses sales, 1 year warranty, 30 days price protection, but the ones on Best Buy look really nice, dude. They look better than these ones. They look
Yeah, like I
better.
said, this looked like they were kind of cheap, but like I just never knew the thing really existed. But I was like, oh, this is kind of interesting.
Yeah, and the ones on the Best Buy, they're 1080p, but these are the $500 ones. I know I just saw like $1,000 ones. Wait, so I'm looking at the Pro ones. These are, well, they're also 1080p. What the fuck? These these
They're
come
they're
with
120 hertz too. I mean,
these come with sound by Bose, and I think the other ones don't. Wait, they do come with sound by Bose. What the? This is the same shit. One's 500. Oh, okay. So the ones that are 650, these have a bigger screen. So like the screen that you can display inside of them. Apparently, the cheaper ones can only display up to like a 150-inch screen, 147 inches, and the more expensive ones can display up to 171.
Hmm.
So there's that. But these have supposedly an OLED in them, a spatial screen, and a bunch of other shit, man. All right, this is the future, man. Everyone's gonna just run around with their AR glasses and turn on TV whenever they want.
this is what you need for Battlefield, Jesus. You can just sit in your chair. You can put your glasses on.
Yeah, just completely ignore. I ignore my girlfriend as it is playing Battlefield. Just really completely immerse myself even more, and really
It's like
ignore
VR
her.
almost.
Like
You
just
can almost
really ignore her, and just lay in bed with my glasses on. Playing Hold on, I'm playing Battlefield. Yeah, that'll go over real well. Those glasses will be broken so fast. But if I buy them from Soldier Boy, these are only $65.
Yeah, see, he's a deal.
This guy's giving me a bargain here. But no, these are like the ones he's selling are more like the Meta Ray Bans or whatever with the cameras on them. That's what he's selling, like some hobo version of that. Yeah, this guy sells it. This guy, there's even a membership for his website. What the fuck does this? It doesn't even say what it does. It just says silver membership, $5 every month, valid for 3 months. The fuck does it even do?
You can be a Soldier Boy member, Jesus.
I'm gonna look it up. There has to be like fuck. Like, what is it for? I just clicked on this thing that said plans and pricing on his website, and it says choose your pricing plan, and there's only one, and it's a $5 membership, but there's absolutely nothing that says what it does. I'm gonna select on it. Oh, you can't use. Oh, you have to sign up for his website to get it. I'm not signing up for this shit. Oh, okay. So apparently, if you sign up for this, you can chat with the blog people on here. Yeah. I'm sorry, Soldier Boy. You're tripping, dude.
Mhm.
This guy's. So he's an entrepreneur, like you said. This guy is really out here trying to grind, man. I mean, can't make music, but he'll sell you some consoles. Yeah. In other news, see more news here. Do we have any more fucking video game news? I don't fucking think so, Mel. I'm trying to look. I got some Rockstar news here. It says here, Rockstar, the developer of Grand Theft Auto 6, Mayo, reportedly has fired between 30 and 40 employees in a move that the Independent Workers Union of Great Britain is claiming was blatant and ruthless union busting. According to Bloomberg, the workers fired this past Thursday were all UK and Canadian employees who were also part of a private trade union chat group on Discord and were either union members themselves or trying to organize at Rockstar. The IWGB, which is the Independent Workers Union of Great Britain, has issued a press release in response to the firing, claiming that the employee's dismissal was explicitly due to union activities. It says here, Rockstar had just carried out the most blatant and ruthless act of union busted in the history of the games industry. The flagrant contempt for the law and for the lives of the workers who bring in their billions is an insult to their fans and the global industry. Despite the calculated attack on workers organizing for a collective voice and to improve their difficult working conditions, the Rockstar Union remains undeterred. They will keep organizing for respect and better conditions while continuing to pour their blood, sweat, and creativity into games that are loved by millions. The IWGB will pursue every legal claim possible to ensure our members are reinstated and receive interim relief. In response, publisher Take-Two has issued their own statement via spokesperson, countering that the firings were for gross misconduct and for no other reason. They said, "We strive to make the world's best entertainment properties by giving our best in-class creative teams positive work environments and ongoing career opportunities. Our culture is focused on teamwork, excellence and kindness, and Rockstar Games terminated a small number of individuals for gross misconduct and for no other reason. As always, we fully support Rockstar's ambitions and their approach." Wow. Well, yeah. So yeah. I don't know. So Rockstar fired 40 people last week, apparently. There's probably some game testers or something that were trying to unionize. Hey guys, we should be getting paid more money to test this fucking Grand Theft Auto 6, because this shit's too big.
Right? There's way too much to do here.
This is too much shit. We're bug testing this shit way too many times. Like they just keep making it bigger. Yeah. So apparently, beginning late last year, Rockstar has been increasingly tight with their security, Mayo.
I wonder why.
They started asking all their employees to come into the office 5 days a week, Mayo. Oh no, because they want increased productivity and security. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So I don't know. Like I wonder, like when you work for Rockstar, dude, like as a video game developer, like would you want to work for anyone else? Like you never hear these guys struggling for money or nothing. They always have money. They're just constantly making the biggest fucking games ever.
Right.
And like, why would you not want? It seems like if I was a developer, or there was a developer I would want to work for, it might be fucking them.
Yeah, right. There's a few big games out there, and that would be one of them. You know,
that's like one of the main ones that you'd want to work for because you just know it's job security. I'd be the guy that fucking does something stupid with microtransactions online. The dumbest shit. It would be like I get on the thing. I log into my thing. I click on a few things and make stuff happen, and all right, my work's done for the day. Boom.
You'd be the microtransaction guy, like on Mythic Quest.
Yeah, I'd be the microtrans. I'm just selling you microtransactions. I'm just figuring out.
Life is
hey man,
trying to figure out how to get money out of people.
Yeah, just like, hey guys, all right, we're gonna introduce a new car. This car can fly and shoot rockets. This car is gonna be $5. But if you subscribe to our Rockstar GTA Pass thing, you get it for free this month. And boom. And then you get a cool yacht. And I'll be telling the artist guy, I want a cool fucking yacht done in 2 hours, motherfucker. I need a cool yacht to sell to these fucking kids. They want to buy a fucking cool yacht, all right? And I want a fucking jet too now. I want a jet.
And it better be cool.
And it better be, yeah. I don't want it to look like the last yacht. This is a new yacht. This is the new hotness that kids want. Put 6'7" on the side of the yacht.
I was getting ready to say that. It's got to be like a 6'7" on the side.
That's what I would do. Put a big ass 6'7" on the side of that motherfucker. So we're gonna sell thousands of these. That would be my job at Rockstar. Because what else? I mean, think about it. That's job security, dude. As long as you can keep fucking selling shit to people and making shit up to sell to kids, you'd always have a job. You wouldn't have to worry about, oh, this game is about to ship and we're all about to get laid off because this game is shipping. You know what I mean? Like, no. You ship the game and you start working on fucking microtransactions and all the online bullshit. And then...
Right. You know they're going to be making that game for the next 15 years.
and then
Weather history.
then start working on Red Dead Redemption 3 for the next 10 fucking years or whatever. You know?
Right.
Yeah. Hey guys, we got our next big game. Red Dead Redemption 3 is starting development. Oh, whoa.
First microtransaction we're doing is a customized coach.
Yeah. Like the fuck, like yeah, like there's the two games they have right now that are their biggest games, right? That they know, they're gonna keep making forever. Probably is one Red Dead and the other one Grand Theft Auto. I don't know about any of the other franchises they have, but those are two that I know for sure they'll keep making because those motherfuckers are money makers, right? They might every once in a while release like a Max Payne or some shit, like something random that they own. Like, hey, we still got that Max Payne shit in the back. Should we dust that off and like make a remaster or something?
Yeah, how long has it been since the last Max? Was it
Dude,
3 the last one?
Yeah, that was like what, 2012?
I have 3, but I never really played it.
Oh, that was such a good game, dude.
Is it really good? Like I tried that.
Good, dude. That game's so good. That game, I mean, I don't know. I mean, it was good at the time for the what it was. It was actually really cool.
If it aged well or not.
But it's from 2012, man. That's like a long fucking time ago.
I think it was only a year before GTA came out. 5 came out.
I know, right? Yeah. You remember that's when like Rockstar would actually release multiple games within like
I was like, man, that was 2 games within a year from Rockstar, and it's been one now. Like
it's been forever since Red Dead, like 2018 since Red Dead, right? 2019? When the fuck was Red Dead out? 2018, 2019?
Something like that.
2020? No, it wasn't 2020. It was like 2019. Yeah, dude, Max Payne 3 was actually really fucking cool. Like the whole story was really gritty and pretty dark. It was pretty cool. And I thought there was rumors they were remaking the first one.
I thought there was as well.
They might. Because I said these guys, they have like a lot of good games in their library. Like Rockstar Games has really cool IPs.
Bully. Not that the game could ever really come back, but they had that Bully game.
Dude, they had, like I said, some of their biggest ones, of course, Grand Theft Auto, Red Dead, but they also have Midnight Club. They never did nothing with that again.
Oh, yeah.
They have that fucking racing game. They have that Manhunt game. They had Max Payne. They had Bully. They had fucking, what's the other one? Fucking can't think of it right now. They have L.A. Noire.
Yeah.
They didn't do shit with L.A. Noire. They could remake L.A. Noire again completely with whole new graphics, and I think that game would sell well. Because honestly, that game was really cool for the time that it came out. It was really advanced in terms of facial tech. But if they could upgrade all the other graphics and keep that face tech, that game would sell pretty good. Like, they have so many IPs and licenses and shit that people actually like. But they don't do nothing with them. They're just like, we got a new car in Grand Theft Auto. we made you a new flying motorcycle, Mayo. You want it? It's $5.
Right. Yeah, I need it. Gotta have it.
$5 in Mayo. We got a new mansion you can buy. It's $10. Give us the money. Give me a shark card. We'll give you a shark card full of money if you give me so much money. And dude, like, I've known people that have played that GTA Online shit, and that's all they would play. That is all. I'm talking about, like, you think Jesus only plays Battlefield? No, these motherfuckers they'd go to work and they just talk about what they were going to do on GTA Online all fucking day long at work. And then they go home, they'd sleep for like an hour or two and get on GTA Online and do a bunch of shit on GTA Online, like a bunch of shit. And then they'd go to work and talk about what they were going to do on GTA Online. Like, that was their fucking life, was GTA Online. Like, what the fuck are we going to do next on GTA Online, and how are we going to do it? And then I was asking these guys, how much, like, what do you have? Like, because I remember GTA Online when I played it originally, like, a long time ago, and I had, like, an apartment or something and some cars. These guys were talking about having, like, mansions and, like, drug smuggling rings and, like, businesses and all kinds of shit they were running. It's like, oh yeah, I'm a CEO of like this, and this, and I'm running drugs or some shit. I'm like, what the fuck? What in the world? What the fuck is GTA Online about? Like, yeah, we have all this crazy shit. We're like, we hang out with this clan and these guys that they play online all the time, and then they're fucking like they gotta do so many things, and I'm like, oh my god, this is some hardcore shit. This is hardcore next level shit right here.
Yeah, I remember trying a little bit when they did that update on GTA 5. Remember when they had that graphics update or whatever? You and I, we played it a little bit.
I had one dude with the fucking Batmobile chasing me around. He would only chase me out of everyone in the lobby. He was killing me, and he would just run me over and over and over and over and over. And I was like, oh my god, this guy just really has it out for me, doesn't he? Because apparently I was like the lowest level guy in the fucking lobby.
He was like, fresh meat.
Yeah, so he like drove over to me and just ran me over. And then he ran me over again and again and again and again. And then I would respawn. Okay, so then I spawn at the hospital, right? Because you die, you respawn at the hospital. I respawn at the hospital, and I'm driving. I'm trying to drive to like the next mission. And here comes Batmobile boy flying down the road. Fucking coming to fucking get my ass. I'm like, this motherfucker does not leave me alone, dude. I was so fucking mad. I'm like, dude, what is your problem? I was even in game chat. I'm like, yo, man, like, leave me the fuck alone. I'm doing nothing to no one. I'm just trying to play the game to see what it's like. And he was just fucking trolling the shit out of me, dude. Just running me over, Mayo. Left and right, running me over, killing me. I couldn't, and everything I couldn't kill him. Because all I had was like a few machine guns. This fucker's in like an armored Batmobile. It was like a fucking... like a 1970s fucking Batmobile fucking flying down the road.
Like the Adam West Batmobile.
Yeah. It was like an old school Batmobile just flying down the road, like fucking me up. I'm like, what in the fuck is going on? This guy. Yep. So I had a pretty bad experience the last time I played GTA Online. It's not fun. The single player is still good. The online, nah, not so good. But yeah. Anyways, well, Mel, I think that's all I have for news. Gunny's not here, so we couldn't get like the good news. Gunny usually has like crazy
the happy vibe news.
Yeah, I don't have any more news, but yeah. Anyways, I guess we're out of here. You can find Gunny on Xbox as Gunny Chief. He's doing Gunny Chief shit, and yeah, find him on Discord. You can find us all mostly on Discord. If you want to really chat with us, we're on the Discords and we will talk to you. We're not like not going to talk to you. We will talk to you. Where could they find you, Mayo?
You can mainly find me on Discord as the Mayo. I will be on the PS5 playing, more Ghost of Yotai. Definitely going to be checking out Dispatch. I'm going to try to check it out on my lunch tomorrow. I'm charging up the Steam Deck now. I'm going to get it installed before I go to bed, and I'm going to check that thing out tomorrow on my break.
Oh, yeah.
So, but, yeah, pretty much like I said, just like you said, Discord. Just, the best way to do it there is just come on Discord, introduce yourself, say hi, at one of us, and we'll be around.
Yeah. And you can find me on everything as Jesus Walks a lot, and I'll be playing games. Definitely more Dispatch. Tomorrow new episodes come out, and then more Battlefield and other shit or whatever I find. I need to finish Death Stranding. I gotta finish that. I need to finish that.
I have the PS Plus premium, and you get some trials, and they have Death Stranding 2 on there. I need to like download it and try to see if I like it or not, because I never really finished the first one.
Yeah, it's good. I gotta get back in there. Anyways, peace out, Brussels sprouts. We'll catch you on the next edition of the Horrible Gamers Podcast. Enjoy the new music. It costs us a lot of money. Like, these people are hard. They're expensive to hire, man. All right, listen. We hire all these people to make music for us, so we hope these guys like it. Anyways, we're out of here. Bye, everyone. Bye.
See ya.
Squad locked in. Controllers ignite. Virtual war zones lit up the night. Jesus in the lobby. He's blessing the fight. Brinks on the flank. Got aim that's tight. Irons in the tank. Rolling like thunder. Enemies crumble. Their plans asunder. Holy squad, call it divine intervention. Battlefield kings, no need for redemption. Load it up, we in the field. Every move, sword concealed. Battle cries, hearts get steeled. You want the smoke? Battlefield. Grenade stage, taught sermons, preached to the masses. Snipers on rooftops, scopes through glasses. Jesus said, turn the cheek, but not today. He's got a KD, ratio paving the way. Brink with the SMG, sprinting like a sprinter. I am's on comms, winner to winner. Virtual saints, sinners beware. Respawn points, ain't no one care. Bullet rain, we baptize the ground. Echoes of war, the only sound. Mech gets dropped, but face sustains. On this battlefield, we make our names.